Namaste and a very good morning, dear children. This is Yoshna ma'am once again, welcoming you to your maths class. You must have enjoyed your winter break, children, and I hope you all are fit and fine. So, today we are going to start with a new topic. Let us get into the class and know what the new topic is.
Let us start the new topic, that is time. And children, this might be a new topic for class 2, but we have already learned about time in class 1. So let us revise what all have we learned in class 1. So during a day we observe morning, afternoon, evening and night, and we do different activities during these times. See, for example, in the morning when the sun rises, we are ready for our day's work. We wake up, we take a bath, we have our breakfast, and we are ready for the day's work. We are ready for our routine that we are going to do during the day. Then in the evenings, when the sun sets, it is some of us study at that time, some of us go out to play, then we have our evening snacks, and then we can have other activities also. For example, our hobby classes, some of us go to art class, skating, many other things that we can do in the evening hours. We can watch TV also. And in the night, when sun is not there, we have stars in the sky, it is our dinner time, and then we are off to sleep. So children, and you already know that in a day we have 24 hours, and 1 hour has 60 minutes, and 1 minute has 60 seconds. Seconds is the smallest unit for time, but here in class 2 we are going to talk about minutes and hours only. Okay, so now let us see, how do we know the exact time? What do we use? Yes, we use clocks and watches. Some are, digital watches and clocks, and some are analog. Analogs are where we are, using the hands of a clock or watch and then find out the time ourselves. And in the digital clocks and watches, what happens is the digits tell us the minutes and hours at that particular time. Now we are going to talk about a clock. This is the face of the clock, and it has numbers written on it from 1 to 12. Then we have these two needles like things, and these are called hands of the clock. And then when it is combined, then it is our clock. Now it has two hands. We just looked at the hands. One is small hand and the other is a little bigger. The hour hand is also called short hand, and it tells us the hours. And then the minute hand, it is little longer, also called long hand, and it tells us the minutes. Now if you look at the clock, we'll see that minute hand takes 5 minutes to move from one number to the next, and it completes one round of the clock in 60 minutes. 60 minutes means 1 hour. And the hour hand means this short hand, it takes 1 hour to move from one number to the next. Okay children, now we will see how to read the clock. When a clock has been given to us, and then we look at the hands of the clock and how do we read the time here. Now if you look at the clock here, one hand means the long hand is at 12 and the short hand is at 1. So when our long hand means the minute hand is at 12, the time is o'clock. And here when our hand is at 1, the time is 1 o'clock. Now we can write it like this also, and this is called digital time. And here 1 represents the hours of the time, and these represent the minutes of the time. So when the minute hand is at 12, there are 0 minutes. And the hours are represented by the hand, means the hour hand, and the number that it is pointing to. For example, now here the hour hand is pointing to 2 and the minute hand to 12. So the time is digitally 2 and otherwise it is 2 o'clock. And here it is clear from the clock that it is 5 o'clock. I hope I'm clear, children. Now let's move on to half past. Here, look at the clock carefully. Now you will see that the minute hand is at 6 and this 6 represents the 30 minutes. When minute hand points to 6, it reads 30 minutes. And the hour hand is read by the number it crosses. Now look at the clock again. Long hand means the minute hand is at 6, means it is half past. And what past? Past 1. You will see the hour hand has crossed 1. So it is half past 1, or you can say it is 1:30. We told you that 6 means 30 minutes and hour hand will represent the number it has crossed. Now you must be thinking, past, half past means what? Now you look at the picture here, you will see the clock has been divided into 2 equal parts. You remember the fractions? 2 equal parts means 2 halves and each part is half here. Now you can say the half past is used for the part that the minute hand has crossed. So after 1, this minute hand, when it was 1, shorthand was at 1 and minute hand was at 12. After that, the minute hand has crossed, from 12 to 6, means it has crossed the half part of the clock. So it is half past 1. Now, if you look at these pictures, in first clock, the hour hand has crossed 2 and minute hand is at 6. So it is 2:30, or you can say half past 2. And same in the second picture, it is half past 3. So children, we have revised, the things that you had already done in class 1. I hope I am clear now. And now you will do the PDF that has been sent to you in your notebooks neatly. Okay children, thank you, take care, bye-bye.